All right, so you've made it to university. It's exciting, it's a new chapter, and it can be pretty challenging. To help you get a handle on it all, we're going to break down a really powerful tool designed to help you excel. Let's dive in.
So you're here. You've been to the lectures, you've seen the reading lists, and maybe it feels a bit like you're trying to drink from a fire hose. If you're feeling even a little bit overwhelmed, trust me, you are definitely not alone.
That feeling is completely and totally normal. University just demands a different way of learning. The sheer amount of information coming at you can be intense, but here's the secret. The key isn't to work harder, it's to work a whole lot smarter.
This initial challenge is what we call the university learning curve. Think of it as the first big hill you have to climb. It's a natural part of the whole experience, and the trick is knowing how to climb it without burning out. And that's the million-dollar question, isn't it? Thriving here isn't about luck. It's all about strategy. You need a reliable system, a proven method that makes your study time actually count. So, where do you even begin?
Well, allow me to introduce your new secret weapon for academic success, the ABC method. This is the structured approach we've been looking for, designed to take that feeling of being swamped and turn it into a feeling of being in control. So what is it exactly? Well, the ABC method is basically a systematic way to study. It's not just about reading words on a page. It's about really understanding, actually remembering, and performing better when it matters, especially when you're dealing with tough subjects. The A stands for active learning, and honestly, this is a total game changer. Instead of just passively letting your eyes glaze over a textbook or zoning out in a lecture, you actively get involved with the material. This means taking notes, asking questions, and talking about the concepts with other students. It's all about making the information your own. Next up, B is for breaks and time management. Your brain is a muscle, not a machine, right? You can't run it for 8 hours straight and expect good results. The ABC method is all about studying in focused, manageable chunks with short, planned breaks in between to recharge. This keeps your focus razor sharp and, importantly, prevents burnout. And finally, C is for consistent review. This is the secret sauce for long-term memory. We've all tried cramming the night before an exam. Sure, you might pass, but you'll forget it all a week later. Regularly going back over your notes and materials reinforces those connections in your brain, making recall way easier and building a solid foundation of knowledge. Okay, so the theory sounds pretty good, right? But how do you actually put this into practice in your day-to-day life? Let's build your game plan. Here is your playbook. It's really straightforward. First, you activate your learning in class. Next, you balance your time with those focused study sessions and short breaks. And finally, you commit to a regular review schedule to make sure the knowledge actually sticks. The whole philosophy behind this method is captured in this one simple phrase. It's not about finding more hours in your day. Because let's be real, who has those? It's about getting more out of the hours you're already putting in. And the difference is just huge. On one hand, you have a method that leads to genuine understanding and low stress. On the other, the old habit of cramming, which just brings high stress, surface-level panic, and information that vanishes right after the exam. It's about choosing a sustainable path to success, not a stressful sprint. Okay, let's just tackle a big misconception right now. When people hear about a structured method, they sometimes think it means you have to give up your social life and just be chained to a desk. Is that what this is about? Absolutely not. The reality is the complete opposite. Because the ABC method makes your study time so much more effective, you actually free up more time. You get the work done faster and better, which means more time for friends, hobbies, and everything else that makes university life great. And hey, this isn't just a nice idea. It's backed by real results. Students who use it feel more confident and motivated. What's really brilliant is its flexibility. It's not some rigid, one-size-fits-all system. You can adapt it to your own learning style, and for any subject. It's really no wonder that educators and academic advisors get behind it.
So, we've broken down the problem, we've introduced the tool, and we've shown you how to use it. Now it's all about putting that key in the lock and turning it for yourself.
Let's just do a quick recap of the most important points. The ABC method is your practical playbook. Remember, active engagement is king. Breaks are your best friend, and consistency is what builds real, lasting knowledge. This is your strategy for studying smarter. And I want to leave you with this thought. The true power of the ABC method isn't just about better grades. It's about building genuine confidence.
When you know you've prepared effectively, you can walk into any exam or any academic challenge feeling ready and self-assured.
You now have the framework. You have the strategy. The only question left is, where will you start? Will it be organizing your notes after your next lecture? Scheduling your first review session? The path to success is right there in front of you. Happy studying.